Welcome to Marketing with Russ, aka hashtag Russ Selfie. Today, my guest is Mr. Matt Allen. It's going to be amazing. Do you want to know how amazing people connect? Well, you're in the right place. Welcome to Marketing with Russ, aka hashtag Russ Selfie.
Thanks for connecting. And if you like what you hear, please share.
Special thank you to our sponsors of Marketing with Russ, Networking for Students by D. Scott Smith, the Alzheimer's Association, and the Oaks at Lebanon.
Networking for Students, now available on Amazon, dscottsmith.com/students. Order a copy for your student or the graduate in your life.
And for more information on how to give to the Alzheimer's Association, this amazing organization in the fight against Alzheimer's, go to alz.org. And finally, for the Oaks at Lebanon Retirement and Assisted Living, and more information on this wonderful facility, call 541-258-7777. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Marketing with Russ, aka hashtag Russ Selfie, here remote, coming to you today from my automobile as I move and groove. You know, sometimes life just keeps moving, and sometimes maybe a little too fast. Sometimes we just need to take a deep breath, slow down a little bit. And this morning, I just parked my car, took a deep breath, had a nice chat with my wonderful guest before we get going, and it's going to be an amazing day. It's a beautiful sunny day here in Oregon today. So I don't know where you are or what the weather's like where you are, but I am so glad you're here. It's going to be a blessed day. Matt Allen is an amazing friend. He'll be with us soon and can't wait to get things started. But first, I'm going to tell you a few things, right? Well, this show, what is it all about? We're here every Monday and Thursday, 8 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time for your viewing and listening pleasure. That's right. Not only is this live at 8 a.m. Pacific, but then it sits on the platforms, LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube for infinity and beyond. That's right, forever. And so you can go back and watch it as much as you want. Also, we convert it to audio podcasts. So if you just need to listen while you're driving or while you're walking or working, whatever, you can listen on iTunes, Spotify, Amazon, whatever your favorite podcast platform is, you can listen. So, but the show is all about how amazing people connect. Matt Allen today is one of those super amazing people that's going to be with me, and I'm super excited for that. So, of course, I love to connect, and you can connect with me at russhedge.com. That's right. russhedge.com is the place to go. If you know my name, you can find me. There you go. It's that simple. And I would love it if you would please subscribe on YouTube. So wherever you're watching from, first off, make sure that you are, or if you're not already subscribed, open a separate tab right now. And I want you to go to marketingwithruss.live, marketingwithruss.live right now. Subscribe to my page if you have not subscribed already. And what will that get you? It will get you just hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of amazing people that will bless your life, that will give you value. And so today, I just pray that you would become part of our community. Also, share this out. Let people know we're on. Matt's coming. Don't miss it. Share away. Tag your friends. You can just put the @ sign there Tag people, let them know they need to be watching. Today is the day, so make sure and do that. Also, I want to make sure and remind you, even though you can't see it, you can pick up my books, Befuddled, Live the Life You Choose. You can pick up any of my collaborative books, Rattled Awake, Note to My Family, Beyond Boundaries, and Perspectives on Cancer, all at russhedge.com. Or you can just go to Amazon and pick those up as well. Super great. There's some, here is the Beyond Boundaries book. That is such a great one. In Perspectives on Cancer by Mr. Tim Sohn. I don't think Tim's going to be able to join us today, but this book was amazing, volume 2. One other thing I want to tell you about is coming up, my 60th celebration. That's right. I'm going to turn 60 this year, and I'm celebrating life. I always say God's not done with me yet. He's got so much for me to accomplish, so many people to encourage and inspire, and things to do. So today, I want to encourage you. I want to inspire you. And don't forget, it is coming up here soon. So that will be on June 20th. June 20th, the day before my birthday. So don't miss that on Thursday. That'll be so great. So great. So let's see. Let's get that off the screen. There we go. All right. Finally, I want to give you your marketing tip of the day. And then we're going to get Matt in the room. And I'm just so blessed to have you all here. We do this every week. The marketing tip of the day gets cut out separately. It's on YouTube Shorts, and it's on all social media. You can share that with friends and do also get that out there as well. It's a way to encourage you. Simple truths that I think sometimes we overlook that will help you in your marketing, your sales, your business, your life, whatever you're doing. So here we go. You ready? All right. This is it. Now, this is your marketing tip of the day. Show up. Really? That's simple? That's right. Show up. Because sometimes, you know what? It just takes starting and showing up. And I think we've talked about this before, but this bears repeating. Show up, get started, get yourself out there. You cannot be visible. You cannot actually engage and be active in your business if you don't show up, whether it's live in person, whether it's virtually, no matter how you're doing, you need to show up today. Let others know you're around. Show people that you care by showing up. You're there to engage with them. You're there to build community with them. By showing up, you show other people you care. And I love that John Maxwell quote. I use it all the time. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. You show up, you engage, you become part of their community, and you invest in them. And that's how you gain customers. You gain that know, like, and trust factor. Boom, the sky's the limit from there. So today, show up. And that is your marketing tip of the day. All right. That's it. That'll get cut out. We'll be able to see that later. And now we're going to get Matt in the room, get this party started. Matt is ready. Here he comes, Mr. Kudos himself. Woohoo! Hey, Matt.
Hey, how you doing, Russ? Hello to everybody.
I am so good. I'm so good. I'm glad you're here today. And I just want to remind everybody, please let us know where you're watching from. Please tag and share this with your friends. I know Matt's got so many people that he shared this with. So anyway, Matt, I want you to start by telling everybody the amazing things you're doing. Who is Matt Allen? What are you up to? I think we might have frozen. I see Matt, but Matt's not moving. You look good, Matt. You look really good. All right. Well, we have a moment here where Matt has frozen and we can't see him. So I will just continue on and let everybody know Matt Allen is going to be here. It's true. And so I think that we will we'll actually get back to Matt in just a second here. I want to just say hi to a few people. And oh my goodness, Mr. Royce Blake, just on my show the other day. Royce is amazing. So glad to see Royce this morning. You know, guys, you need to get busy and start saying hi to people and start to wishing everybody a good morning. Lily's here this morning. Hey, Lily, so good to see you. Man, I tell you, it is a great day when you can come and you can connect with people and you can actually build community. So, all right, I want to tell you one more time, here are the books. If you have not seen these on russhedges.com or on Amazon, Befuddled, Live the Life You Choose, my first amazing book that really is there just to encourage you and inspire you. Then we go on to Rattle the Wake, A Note to My Family, Beyond Boundaries, and Perspectives on Cancer. All great books. And I think we have Mr. Matt Allen back. Are you there,
Hey,
Matt?
I am. I don't know whether that's you in your car or something happened here, but I'm back.
I don't know. Yeah. You froze and I kept going. So I'm thinking it's somewhere in the connection. But you know what? You're back. Who is Matt Allen? What are you up to? Well, every time I do that, Matt freezes. I don't even get that. Okay, so Matt is going to be here in a moment. Wow, okay. It's one of those technological mornings, and I don't know why that is, but things happen. So Matt is
Hey,
part of Kudos. There he is. Go for it, Matt.
okay, quickly before I get cut off again. I'm Matt Allen. I listen to the Russ Hedge show and I listen to Russ Hedge's tips of the day. Number one tip today is turn up. I've done that 3 times now.
That's good.
It is. I listen to the master. So I feel as though I'm on a time clock now and I have to get things said before I get cut off again. I am founder of an organization called Kudos Miracles. We are about making big change in the world, and change that we all need. It's based upon solutions that are all of us people, and it's based upon the solution to the fact that we are all miracles. We are mostly told that we are the problem to most of the things that are difficult for us in the world today. But very much I myself and the whole organization, we believe that people are the solution rather than the problem. And by using people, the solution to solve the problems, we can make benefit for all of us. And that's what we're here to do. So I'm here in particular on Russ's show today because I'm heading from where I am now in Vermont. I came here via New York from England. So England, New York, Vermont, then over to Salt Lake City, and then down to Las Vegas, where we are holding the Kudos Global Conference. And that Kudos Global Conference is to talk about a theme which is about community, both local and global. And we have a lot of speakers wanting to speak about this subject. And particularly, we're spending some time and some effort helping to solve homelessness. A plight on today's society that really shouldn't exist for the large numbers that it does. But due to the economics and societal problems that we have today, that is a very real thing. And realistically, my organization, we have a very clear and fundamental solution to that problem. And part of that is that we wanted to come to Las Vegas to talk to some of the homeless people here, the unfortunate people in those circumstances, to get their viewpoint on some of the solutions that we offer and what they would like to have those solutions look like in some extent, and also to be able to help them not just with feeding them on a particular day or a particular venue. Maybe remember the old adage of feed a man a fish and give him a fishing boat, and the difference between the two. I aim to feed homeless people for a couple of meals. It's no big thing. But certainly the big thing is that there is a solution that is coming, and that solution is beneficial to them and to everybody that is involved in the housing crisis at the moment. And there are ways that we can change the way that that big business is done so that then it truly does benefit everybody, moving away from what currently exists as the housing ladder, which is quite inaccessible to people, into a new form of business model that enables everybody to be able to access and get supported through their journey to home ownership. And that really is the drive behind what we're doing with the global conference, is to change the societal norms of what housing looks like for people so that then we can do that in a much more beneficial way for everybody.
Yeah. And this is what I love about you, Matt. We are the solution. You are a man of action, right?
Yeah.
So really we can even just ignore the word problems because you just jump on the offense and start moving forward and don't worry about what's going on, right? It's like, let's power through and let's make the things happen. Yes, there's always going to be a lot of issues and problems in this world, and you are taking on some big ones, but the way you're doing it is by focusing on the solution, focusing on efforts to move forward in a positive way. And I'm telling you, what you're tackling is a huge, huge issue. I mean, we see it every day here in the United States. I don't know what it's like over in Great Britain where you live, but I mean, it is very evident, the homelessness and the solutions we are offering are not solving the problem. They are putting band-aids on, they're enabling the wrong behaviors and the wrong things that are not going to help people. They're not going to give them a step up and give them a little help in the right direction. So the housing thing is so huge. Talk a little bit more about that. So this effort, what do you hope ultimately it's going to accomplish?
So what we aim to do is that at the conference and in the gearing with some of the people that I'll meet there in Las Vegas is to deliver a message of opportunity, optimism, and possibility for those homeless people that we come into contact with, including we're going to do a food drive on the Saturday, and we're hoping that local residents, local businesses, some of our volunteers are going to help to contribute that in many ways, such as food or clothing or whatever they can give for the homeless people that we come into contact with. And we're hoping to give some of that food to an organization called the Shade Tree, which is a homeless organization there in Las Vegas that helps support homeless women and youngsters as well. And basically what we aim to do through that is to be able to spread the word and to demonstrate what change we are bringing. You mentioned about a big problem in the United States. The United States is not the biggest difficulty in the world. The United States has a number of homeless people, but somewhere, for instance, like Nigeria, that ranks #1 as the homeless center of the world, is a very much more unfortunate circumstance where people are living day to day with masses of numbers that are homeless. And that's true for many other countries as well. It's very easy to look at the country that we reside in and think, yeah, that's a problem here. I'm not used to seeing that. And even then, in some ways, we don't see it as a true experience because we're not involved with that. And sometimes we only see the very tip of the iceberg of where we live or what we see on the news, if that's what we watch. But beyond that, I, as you know, have done a little bit of traveling over the last 6 months. Places like India and Africa, and other places as well. And you look at those places and everywhere has very similar problems to many of the problems that here in the United States exist, or in my country, the UK. What's happening is that still there's a lot of people at the top who fundamentally have more than enough. And the people at the bottom seem to be the ones who are footing the bill for that, whether that's through money or tax or giving their lives in war situations, or just having to take medicine or food that is not necessarily so good for us. We offer a number of solutions, not just solving world homelessness or the housing crisis, but we offer many other solutions to the world's biggest problems. And all of those solutions come through people. And really what we're trying to do with Vegas is to demonstrate the point of how that can happen and the change that is needed by everybody, including those people at the top, because without the people at the bottom, fundamentally, those people are not going to be rich anymore. They are just going to be alone. Without us around, how do they plan to make money exist? How do they plan to get the food that they need to eat? How can they plan to get the service that they require when their car breaks down or whatever the case may be? Many people make society, and that includes everybody from the top to the bottom. And that's what we hope to imbibe through what we do, is that everybody is important, that people are the solution because of their miracles. And
Yeah.
going beyond the United States, beyond the UK, the first implementation of the project is to work in a number of countries across Africa, into Philippines, places like that, South America, and basically to set up these projects that operate differently with a different structure than what is normally available now, because we're not concentrating on the money. We are concentrating on people. Don't care about the money. Yes, we need it. And yes, we need to manage that properly in the correct way to make these things happen. But I care about people, not about the money.
Well, that is the thing too, getting your priorities straight, getting your focus right. And that's why you are the miracle, Matt. You're the miracle man. I mean, I'm telling you, you're focusing on people. I love people and I love to help people, and says, do you? And that's where it needs to start. All the other things start taking care of themselves as you move along. So give everybody the dates of Las Vegas again. Let us know. We're going to do this a couple times. Let us know how they get in touch with you, because there's so much more to this. We just have time to scratch the surface today, but let's start with that.
So basically, the dates for the Las Vegas event are the 21st of June, the 22nd of June, 23rd of June. There are two aspects to this. Number one is that we are doing actual on-premises, in-person events in Las Vegas. So on the 21st, we have a meet and greet. There's going to be some speakers, some networking, some food, and potentially some dancing if I have my way by the end of the evening. And then Saturday, we're doing the food drive and potentially a small party in the park event that we are just in the middle of figuring out. And then on the Sunday, we have a couple of rooms in one of the libraries in Las Vegas itself, again, to do with the food drive and feeding homeless people, but some of the other projects there. So health and wellness for the homeless people that we come into contact with. We've got wonderful people ranging from holistic healers through to people dealing with physiotherapy, so that then we can help them with some tools that will help them in their day-to-day as they go about their lives, because they're still living, even though it may not seem so in many respects. We need to try and do as much as we can, whether that is small or large, to help them with their lives, like we need to help our own lives. And then beyond that, we are available through our website, so you can head to kudosmiracles.com. So kudosmiracles.com, and then at the top of there, you will see a button that says go to the KGC. And if you click on that button, that will take you directly to the section of the website talking about the KGC in Las Vegas.
Yeah, that is so great. I mean, I'm telling you, everyone, there's so much to this. It's so much good to this. And it's time to jump in and get involved. So, it's going to be right through. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be there because I'm going to be away for my birthday with my family, but I'm telling you, I'm there in spirit because I love all that you're doing. I love what it's all about. And so kudos, I'm telling you, you've gone through quite an evolution and quite a impact on a lot of people around the world. And Matt, I just think you're amazing. I appreciate you so much. Any last words, gold nuggets for everybody today, and then tell them one more time how to get in touch with you. Well, there he goes. He's frozen again, but I can tell you all of his connection information. There's the dates, and here is his connection information. And I'm telling you, kudosmiracles.com. You need it. And if you want to reach out to Matt, you can go to Matt at kudosmiracles.com. And he is an amazing individual that will bless you. Are you there, Matt?
I am.
Okay, give us your gold nugget.
The gold nugget. The gold nugget is this, that the world is on the cusp of change. We are rapidly approaching a corner that will see our world divert into a couple of different options. One of those is that we continue as we are, and the world continues to decline and difficulties continue to exist. There are other organizations that talk about 2030 and being able to implement some changes in the world, and various other things that are happening to try and put us back onto a good direction. However, people need help now. People need change now. People need to realize that solutions are possible, and we need to think differently about how those solutions happen. And that solution is to make sure that everybody benefits, not just a few people at the top. And that is what my organization is all about, ranging from solutions for digital data rights through to peace in the world, true democracy, housing for all, energy that does not cost the earth. And in the earth, I mean both price-wise and also ecologically and environmentally. We do things like education, various different things that we do. And the reason is this, that before, many people have changed the world in some way, in large ways. But it's not been enough, because otherwise we would not be in the situation that we are in now. And that opportunity for change, like I said, can take two ways. We can continue as we are now and hope that that will affect the change that we need, or we can get real. We can be honest and say, we need real change. We need people to be the solution. We need to stand up together and be accounted for and help to make that change possible. And I hold out my hand, as small and weak as it is, to wonderful people like you, Russ, and so many others that are supporting already with the KGC. And we will stand together and we will talk together, and we will not just talk, but we will deliver a solution that is available for everybody to take part in.
Right. And that's what I love about you, Matt. And I'm so willing to help support and just join the people shouting from the rooftops about the great things you're doing. Listen, I want to tell you, you're amazing. Everybody needs to definitely get a hold of Matt. And today, don't forget that you can just go to kudosmiracles.com to find out more, or Matt at kudosmiracles.com. Make sure that you connect with him today and you find out more about this. It's going to be an amazing event. And Matt, thank you so much for being here today. You're a blessing, my friend.
Thank you, my brother. You too. Just before I go, I will be at some point on the 21st mentioning happy birthday to the great Russ Hedge, and thank you to him for putting me on his show. The whole thing of what we do, as you know, is called social benefit networks. That's like social networks today, except with benefit in the center of everything that we do, whereby everybody benefits. And just like that, and just like I've been able to come on your show to talk a little bit about what I'm doing. Well, let's be honest, Russ, that your show is very important. And part of the promise of me being here is to have the fun of being with you and the engagement of being with you, because you are a dear, dear friend. We talk on WhatsApp from time to time and then LinkedIn. But what we don't get often to do is to celebrate a 60th birthday for a man that has made great impact in so many people's lives, including mine. So happy birthday, Russ, from me to you here on the 21st.
Thank you. Thank you. Blessings. And you know what? With that, we're going to say goodbye, and I'm going to wrap things up. Matt, hang tight. I will see you in just a moment. Bye, my friend.
Sure thing. Bye-bye.
Well, everybody, I'm telling you, it gets better every week. There's so many amazing people. Matt is such an amazing, kind individual. Love that guy, and I'm so thankful. Don't forget, a couple of years ago, we started the hashtag 1000 Thanks movement. You need to thank people like Matt and others to show them how grateful you are for what you're doing. You put hashtag 1000 Thanks on all your social media posts. That's a good way to lift others up. And with that, I just want to thank you again today for being here. It's been an amazing, amazing show. And you know what? We'll be here next time. We're here every Monday and Thursday, 8 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time for your listening and viewing pleasure. And until then, have a blessed day and a great life. See you, everybody. Bye.
Thanks for joining us for this week's episode of Marketing with Russ, aka hashtag RussSelfie. Be sure to subscribe in your favorite podcast app so that you don't miss a single episode. Have an amazing day.